In this example, we need to integrate the x cubed times sine x dx. And I don't know if you remember, but earlier in the semester we talked about something called the reduction formula. Remember when we had x to the power of n times a product of sine cosine? But since the name of the game here is look up a formula, let's see by what formula we can get started. And probably we'll have to do it multiple times here. So go ahead and scan your, I think I heard somebody, but 84 is correct. Very good. So let's see. Let's move to formula 84. So what formula 84 tells us? Tells us that the integral of u to the power of n sine u du is negative u to the n cosine u plus n times the integral of u to the n minus 1 cosine u du. That's why we call it the reduction formula, because we reduce the power of u by one step. So in this case, we have n equals 3, so we'll do the adjustment, and therefore our integral, which is x cubed sine x dx. Now read negative x cubed cosine x plus 3 the integral of x squared cosine x dx. And now we have to deal with this integral. Okay? So, by what formula we're going to solve the next integral? And I heard somebody, but do you mind repeating it? 85. 85. So let's see what 85 tells us. The integral of u to the n cosine u, the difference between 85 and 84 is one has u to the n sine and the other u to the n cosine. So it will be u to the n sine u minus n, the integral of u to the n minus 1 sine u du. Okay, look at the similarities. When we start with the u to the n sine, we end up having negative u to the n cosine, then n times u to the n minus 1 cosine, which makes sense. And then when you want to reduce u to the n cosine, then you have the same thing, but positive instead of negative, and then sine instead of cosine, as sine is the derivative of the cosine. So n equals 2, and we'll do the adjustment. So we're looking at to solve 3x squared, 3 times the integral of x squared cosine x. So we need to change n to, first of all, change u to x, n to 2, and then multiply everything by 3. So we have 3x squared sine x minus 3 times 2, so minus 6, right? 3 times n is 2, so minus 6, the integral of x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is x sine x dx. So now we need to work on this integral. So by what formula? That came quick. So do you like this business of looking up a formula instead of doing here? Of course, it's an easy integration by part. Oh, we don't have n, but we have -6. So -6 integral of x sine x dx equal -6 sine x plus 6x cosine x. And now we need to bring everything home. So let's see. What would be the solution here? The integral of x cubed sine x. So the bookkeeping here is something you need to pay attention to. So let's see. It's equal to what? Where we start? We started right here. So we have -x cubed cosine x from here. And then I put this in like so. So the result of this one is here, right? So we have plus 3x squared sine x, and then minus this integral, but this integral is right there. So we have minus 6 sine x plus 6x cosine x plus c. Okay? If I want to keep it in order of where we have x cubed and then x squared, and then come x, and then without x. So I really should have flipped the negative sine x with positive 6x cosine x in a position, but, you know, that's just cosmetics. So this is interesting because we use 3 formulas to solve this integral.